the whole thing at the school.
Oh, with Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. What was the other
Not
guy
the
name?
famous guy.
It's Carmelo Anthony, and what's the other guy name?
Please hold.
You had the article.
Damn it. Yeah, but it went away because
She was looking up Carmelo Anthony, the basketball player.
yeah, because I didn't know this young man was Carmelo Anthony. I didn't know his mama named him after Carmelo Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
But the track star Carmelo Anthony, they say the track meet murder suspect gets thousands of dollars in donations for the GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
So it said the 17-year-old accused of stabbing and killing a fellow teenager at a track meet last week, and his family continues to defend him. A give, send, go. I never heard of that, but maybe it's like GoFundMe. But a give, send, go set up by the boy's close relative has garnered, as of Monday morning, $155,000. 155. Yes, pause. $155,848.
Mm-hmm.
Say that 3 times fast. Okay, after Carmelo's father, Andrew, stated last week that he was not the aggressor in the April 2nd tragedy that resulted in the death of Austin Metcalf.
Austin Metcalf.
Yeah. They stated that the fundraiser goal was $200 to help defend Karmelo, as they believe that the narrative being spread about their boy is false, unjust, and harmful.
So, do you know, what happened or not?
I've only heard some stuff, that it happened on school at a track meet, but I don't know, who approached who, how did it happen? Did somebody throw a punch first and then the stabbing came across? But I'm good with protecting yourself. But the only thing that's kind of is you had a weapon on school property that you're not supposed to have. So I'm fine with you defending yourself. Unfortunately, that young man passed away. It's the weapon part that gets me, because everybody know you can't have a weapon within so many feet of a school or on the school premises. So that's where you kind of...
So what you think is with the weapon, do you think it's self-defense then?
It's self-defense regardless, but it's the extreme, because we don't know what that other young man had, if any weapon was involved.
So if there's no other weapon involved, the young man just brought the knife to school.
So say if they had a fight and he was defending himself and he passed away because he punched him in the head and it caused death. That would be different to me versus if we're fighting. Yeah, that's where you kind of I'm sympathetic for sure to the loss of the other young man and to defending myself. But you lose me with the weapon because you shouldn't have it.
A weapon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to listen to a little news report, and they was talking about it. So let's hop on that real quick. Hop on that. Pause. That sounded crazy.
Now to Texas, where a father says he forgives the teen accused of fatally stabbing his son at a high school track meet. Police are now revealing what led to the terrifying moment. Here's ABC's Andrea Fujii.
New details about the killing of Austin Metcalf, the student stabbed at a high school track meet near Dallas. According to the arrest affidavit, 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony has confessed to the killing, saying he was trying to protect himself.
He knew how much I loved him, how much I do for him, I do anything for him.
Hunter Metcalf says he held his twin brother Austin as he was dying.
I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab. But then I look at my brother, and then I'm not going to talk about the rest. So.
It happened at the district championship meet in Frisco. Hunter says his brother had asked Carmelo to move his seat because he was sitting under the wrong tent. A witness says Carmelo replied, "Touch me and see what happens." And when Austin grabbed him, Carmelo allegedly pulled a knife.
They asked him to move, and when Austin grabbed his backpack to move, take it, he stabbed him in the chest and killed him.
He's now charged with first-degree murder.
Just because the kid was mad, my son is not here anymore. And I don't understand it.
Austin is being remembered as an honors student with aspirations to play college football. Despite the shocking loss, Austin's father says he chooses forgiveness over anger.
I forgive the other person because the forgiveness is not for him. The forgiveness is for me, so I can have peace. His life is destroyed. My life is destroyed.
The arrest affidavit says as Karmelo Anthony was being arrested, he asked if Austin was okay. Anthony is being held on $1 million bond.
I don't know if you noticed that. One person said that Metcalf is his name,
Mm-hmm.
grabbed his arm, and then the dude stabbed him in the chest. The father said he grabbed his bag and then he stabbed him in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
So it was two different things. One person, I don't know, was it the news reporter or what they was reading that they said happened.
Mm-hmm.
They said that the Metcalf dude grabbed his arm and then Anthony stabbed him.
Mm-hmm.
The father, which was the hat on the all black and the white dude, he said Metcalf grabbed a bag, grabbed Karmelo bag, and then Karmelo stabbed him. So it was two different things. I don't know if you caught that or not, but
I mean, either way, like,
it really don't make a difference.
yeah, because was him grabbing your bag or your arm, was that like
Life threatened to where you had to
yeah.
defend yourself, so you had to stab him.
Yeah, and again, you still had a knife on school property.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it makes me think, like, was there some type of previous, like, situations between the two that this just led up to it? Because it doesn't make sense for somebody to just grab your back or your arm and you immediately stab them in the chest.
Yeah. I think people is getting, they trying to make it a race thing, like it's a black or white type thing.
It's going to be with anything.
Yeah,
no matter who it is. It's going to be a hate crime on Asians or it's going to be white on,
From what it seems like, just from what we have gotten so far, it seems like I wouldn't say this is self-defense.
No.
I would say this is just.
I need to hear more.
Yeah, this would be a bad reaction from Karmelo Anthony.
Absolutely.
To do what he did, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a poor judgment.
Yeah.
Like because okay. So again, if it was the bag situation, where did the knife come from? Why do you have a knife on you while you running at a track meet?
Yeah. Why do you need it?
Why was it already ready for you to grab? Because people didn't say, did he go to the bag and take it out? They just said that he said, touch my stuff and see what happened. Mm-hmm. And he touched either the hand or the bag and he instantly
get stabbed.
So it's more premeditated, like you were ready to do harm.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd just punched him in the face or just,
that was it.
Y'all had a fight, that'd have been different than the actual weapon.
Mm. Yeah, because why did you even have a knife on school property anyway?
It's the school property at a track meet. There was no, what you say, what is it called? No threat.
No threat, yeah.
To you. So, I mean.
Especially not grabbing your bag or arm.
Yes.
For it to be self-defense.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I see what the family said that they're painting a narrative on their son. Well, we need to hear something else because what we're hearing doesn't equal up to that type of self-defense.
Yeah, it's not adding up.
It's not adding up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ass whoopings don't happen no more. You just go straight to.
I see, and that could be what it is though nowadays, man. Like these young boys, YNs, whatever y'all want to call them, young men. Instead of just, to be honest with you, in this case, from what we done heard so far, this was not even cause for a fight.
And not that type of fight. Like if you touch your stuff, I get people fighting because don't touch my stuff because now you punking me. Now, these people, that's a fight. Don't touch my. Back in the day, we used to cuss a motherfucker out. Now I got to put them paws on you. So you went above and beyond the paws.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I don't think the arm grabbing or I don't know. I guess it all depends to certain people. I'm just
Not for a stabbing.
I don't even think that even caused a fight. It caused maybe me to say, get your goddamn hands
No,
off
it's
me.
gonna
some
cause
shit
a
like
fight.
that.
You touch me because you touch my hand because you've invaded my personal space. You've touched me. So
okay.
whether I lead with a punch or a push, and then your reaction to whatever I do is gonna make me react
After
differently.
that. Okay, yeah, okay. I see you on that. I feel you on that. So now, so whatever, because I guess when you think, not when I guess, but if he was grabbed his arm, that calls for a action back, but not an action in the case of what happened.
Yes.
The action of a push, a snatch, or something like that, and maybe some words, and now
You got me fucked up.
Yeah, you might
meet me at the school.
We might square off with just fists.
Yeah.
But not an action to where you get stabbed and killed.
Absolutely.
So that's not no self-defense then. Now it would be, but see, now I take that back. Now I keep that, but it would not be self-defense. Even if the dude got up and hit him and punched him and they got to a real fight and you felt like, let's say your life was in danger, it's still, like, the knife should not be on school property, period.
At all.
So that just in general fucks you by having a knife on school property.
Yeah, even like, so you think like nowadays when people claim self-defense, but it can be taken away for overkill. So if you thought that your life was at risk and you shot the motherfucker 9 times, that's overkill versus maybe a pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. You know,